Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, depending on the location where you're joining us from. I want to welcome you to the specialized masterclass, sales masterclass. It's no accidental that you're joining us here. We want to say a very big welcome on board. Thank you for joining everyone who has been part of this specialized masterclass over the past months. We so much appreciate your tenacity, the commitment. It is top notch. I bet you it will pay on the long run. We want to look at something important, but before we do that, we want to be sure that everything is clear. So if you can hear me, and you can see me clearly. My visual, my vocal is clear, is audible. Please can you just type yes, yes, yes. Or maybe you are doing a rewatch. Subsequently, can you just type yes, yes, yes? Okay, okay, all right. You can hear me. My visual is clear. My audio is clear. I want you to type yes, yes, yes. You can hear me make a comment, type yes, yes, yes. All right, all right. Good evening, good morning, everyone, wherever you are. We are back. Please, we want to know those who are on board now. Just make a comment and tell us that you are live on board. Make a comment, touch the comment button. Just drop a comment. You're there with us on YouTube. Just drop a comment and let's know that you're there live with us. Okay, we will be we are joining now, and we are commencing. We're just trying to exercise a little patience so that some other persons can join us on board. So if you're there now, please make a comment. Tell us your location, your name, where you're joining us from. Let's know that someone is there. And please don't forget, um, let's know if the visuals are clear. Let's know if the sound is clear so that we can proceed. We have barely a minute to kickstart today's section. Let's make this moment memorable. Please, if you're there, just type and just let us know your location and where you're joining from. Please just move up to the chat column, type your location and your name if possible. Let's just know that you are there, the location, and if you can see me clearly, if the visuals are clear, if the audio is clear, let me know. Okay, Chidema Culture, I'm here. Thank you, Chidema. Welcome. Okay, Chidema is here. Let's know your location, please. We just want to be sure those we have here. Let's know those we have here. Chidema Ekocha, she's saying good evening, everyone. Okay, Chidema, you're welcome. Let's know your location. Those of us who are joining us, please type your name and, if possible, your location. You don't even need to type your name. I guess your handle will show us your name. So let's know your location. Where are you joining us from as we proceed? Please get a writing pad, get a a recording device. Just make sure you have something close to where you are. Okay, Chidinma Kocha is joining us from Maryland, USA. Wow, all the way from the US. Wow, good to see you. How is the US? I guess now should be afternoon. I guess so. Right, welcome Chidinma. Please let's know, let's keep the energy coming. Let's keep it coming in. Let's know your location. Let's know where you're joining us from. Please, your location, where you're joining us from, so that we can comment in the next 30 seconds. We kickstart. Let's know your location. Just know your location and let's know where you're coming from. Today is special because this is the second edition of this masterclass. Yes, it's the second edition of the masterclass, the specialized sales masterclass. And we decided to use YouTube so that subsequently we'll be sending you the link. Peradventure, there are places you did not, meet on clearly. You need to go back and rewatch. So that's why we decided to use a platform connected to YouTube. So that we can send you the link and you have a rewatch. Those of us who are on board, let's know your location. Let's know if the voice in the visual. Let's know if it is clear. Okay, I can see Chinemerem Lemibe. Okay, Joy, I guess that's you. You're welcome on board. You're welcome on board. Joy from Enugu. You're welcome. Let's please beckon on some of our loved ones to join us. Yes, let's beckon on some of our loved ones to join us. Because it's on YouTube, we decided to make it a bit open. So if you have someone that you love and you want them to be a partaker of what we're about to share today, please rush and share these streaming with them. All right, we're moving fast. Today is the second edition on our specialized sales masterclass. It began last month, and this is the second edition. It's going to be running for 3 consecutive months. And I believe strongly, I've been following some of us, I've been seeing some of us. I believe strongly that we've started posting, we started responding to what we learned last time. Please let me see the energy. If you can hear me, let me see. Have you started responding to the teaching of the last month? Have you started doing something in that direction? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Let me know, please. Someone respond. Just send a chat. Send in a chat so that I will know. Have you started doing something in regards to what we learned last time we met last month? Just let me know. Drop the comment. Drop the comment. Let the comments come in and let me know. Anyone who is going to be the first to drop the comment, let me know whether you've started. If yes, let's say yes. If no, let's know no. No problem. Let's just know that let's receive a comment from everyone who is part of this section. Okay, I'm still Gashon by name. I'm still Gashon Onyerichuku, and by by God's mercy, I'm the CEO of Jubilee's Homes and Resources Limited, and I'm going to be your resource person in this master. I'm sorry, my visual had to go out. Okay, I'm going to be your resource person live on this master class. Okay, okay. Chidima Ekocha said, "Well, I've been posting and I got someone who is interested. That is good. That is to tell you the power of practicing what you're being taught. It's practical. You're within, it's not up to 1 month. I guess, yes, 1 month exactly, because it's by this time last month that we had that section and you've been posting. I think you reached out to me. Someone said, I want to learn the last time. Chidema reached out to me from the US. And that is it. That's the power of, of, using your social media handles to reach out. And that is why today we're looking at a subject matter. Don't forget, we are still looking at moving from a novice to a professional realtor. So today we want to look at the secret to selling using social media. Secret to selling using social media. Secret to selling using social media. Secret to selling using what? Social media. I don't know if someone is catching me. Secret to selling using social media. That's our subject matter. I guess it's on your screen. Our topic for today is the one in brackets, secrets to selling using social media. Exactly. You know, um, someone just responded, I guess it's Chidima, by saying that she posted on, I don't know what platform she posted, but I guess it should be on a social media platform, and someone responded. And that is why it is obvious that real estate technology has made the selling of real estate easier than it used to be before. Exactly. Technology has made the selling of real estate easier than it used to be. Initially you needed initially to meet people one on one. You needed to walk up to someone somewhere and start speaking to them about what you want to offer. But technology has streamlined all those strenuous efforts and has made it easier. And that is why anyone who is a realtor, if you remember the last time, last month we talked on the ABC of becoming a professional realtor. That's what we dealt on. So anyone that wants to become a professional realtor, you must master the act of selling using social media. Yes, you must master the act of selling using social media. It's a must. It's not optional. Is mandatory in this generation. I tell you because um, the generation we are in is a generation of social media. Virtually everyone in greater portion of the day, of the time of the day, is virtually on social media. So the easier way to reach out to people now is on social media. So anyone that wants to be a professional realtor and that will seal up deals, you must master the art of selling, the secret of selling using social media. Okay, for today, I want to share with you some of these secrets, but I want to share with you one of the reasons or some of the reasons why you should think about going on social media, especially for some of us who are not seeing it, who are seeing it that social media is something strenuous. Okay, I can see Blessing Gashon. Good evening. You're welcome, Blessing. Let's know your location. I can see Uguma de Sylvia, Sylvan. Okay, good evening. Oh, okay, let's know your location. Welcome, Sylvia. Welcome, Blessing. Okay, let's know your location while we keep moving. Don't forget, keep sharing and tell someone to join us. All right. So I want to share with you some of the reasons why you should understand um, and use social media as a realtor. Yes, I want to share this with you. Very important. The first reason is because it gives you the omnipresence effect. What do I mean? It gives you that effect of being everywhere. Yes. Social media, not minding your location. You can be in Nigeria and everyone can see you. It gives that, everyone across the nations of the globe can see you and they can know what you're up to. They can know what you're doing from any part of the world. You know the reason why? Social media gives you that omnipresence, effect. You know, it makes you look as if you're everywhere. That is it. That is it. It makes you look as though you are everywhere. But the truth is that you're somewhere busy using, taking advantage or leveraging on social media. Another importance of social media. I don't know if you're catching what I'm saying. I'm just trying to show you the necessity why you should think of using social media as a realtor, as a professional realtor. You know, I told you first reason it gives you the omnipresence, effect. That's what we're trying to say. It makes you look as though you're everywhere. The second reason is that it is less expensive. Okay, Savior Anthony, good evening, welcome. Savior, let's know your location. Those of us who are joining us, please let's know your location. Don't forget to share. Tell as many people who are on board, who are not on board to join us, and let them tell us their location, and we appreciate it. Okay, the second reason why you should take advantage of social media as a realtor is that it has less expensive. It is less expensive. Reaching out to a wider audience using social media is less expensive. I tell you the truth. They call it the new media because it is cheaper, it is more effective, cheaper, that is less expensive and more effective. Yes. Cheaper, less expensive, and more effective. Yes, you had me right. It is cheaper, it is more effective and less expensive. That is it. That is why it is called the new media. You can use just a data of few data, maybe a data of 200 to post something that close to 1,000 people can have a view, a sight on it within just 5 minutes. But it wasn't that way before. Initially, when you needed to go to the printing media like the TV, the radio, initially it cost more for you to have access to such. But now with a little, or nothing, there are even platforms, social media platforms that give you free access. You can reach out to wide, range of people within a little time and 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 at affordable price. So that is one of the reasons why you should look at using social media. Okay, let's now move very fast to um, why and how before you can move into the secret of using social media to sell. There's something I want you to know. There are many people, there are about three kinds of people that you find on social media. I want you to take note of this. If possible, let someone type and let me be sure. Three kinds of people you find on social media. Number one are those who are problem aware. There are people who are on social media, depending on the social media platform. There are people who are they are problem aware. They have a problem, they are aware of it. They move into a particular social media intentionally to go and solve that problem. So there are people on social media who are problem aware. Number two set of people are people who are solution aware. Are you here with me? They are the third kind of people are those who are problem aware and solution aware. And the fourth kind of people are those who are neither problem aware or solution aware. So there are not three kinds, but four actually. The four kinds of people, or the four kinds of people on social media, are those who are number one, problem aware, those who are solution aware, then those who are problem aware and solution aware. And the fourth kind of people on social media are those who are neither problem aware nor solution aware. So, what do I mean by people who are problem aware? They are people that they know what they are going through. Are you here with me? They know what they are going through. They know they have a challenge. But the basic thing is that they don't know how to come across the solution. They don't know where to solve the problem that they are aware of. So you need to position yourself in a place where they can see you as the solution to their problem. Are you catching what I'm saying? There are people who are problem aware, but they are not, they don't know where to get the solution. So to say, they know that they have a challenge. They want to make an investment. They don't have an investment. They've been laboring over the years. They don't have what it takes to preserve that the future. They don't know where to put the money. They are problem aware. Maybe they are scared or skeptical. Some of these people are people who are in the diaspora. They are scared of putting their money in the wrong place. So they are problem aware, but they don't know the solution. And that is where you come in on social media. You need to position yourself as what? The solution. The second kind of people are those who are solution aware. Are you catching me? They are solution aware, but they need to know you. They need to see that you are the solution that they are aware of, because you need to meet them at that place where they go to. This set of people are those who go to a unique kind of social media handle. Yes, because you need to understand that those who are problem aware, that without being solution aware, there's a kind of there's a kind of platform they go to. Those who are solution aware, are you here with me? They know solution they go to. Those who are neither, who are problem aware and solution aware, there is also a kind of platform they meet, they go to. Those who are neither solution nor problem, they are not even anywhere. They are people that go to a kind of social media handle. So if you know these four kinds of people and the kind of social media platform they are in, it will help you to know how to reach them. I don't know if someone is catching me. Are you catching what I'm saying? Please, someone types if you're catching what I'm saying. Please just make a comment and let me know. Um, um, okay, okay. Blessing Gashon said three kinds of people on social media. Okay, let me see those who are typing. If you're catching what I'm saying, um, I said there are four, but I guess Blessing had posted already three. So let her just correct, add one so that they can be up to four kinds of people on social media. So if you understood what I just explained about these four kinds of people on social media, can you just type and let me know that you're there? I need a response. Let me see the fire response. Give me that response, that back to back response. Someone type and let me see your response. Okay, as you're waiting for a response, we want to move very fast to the first secret to selling on social media. Okay, wow, blessing. Thank you. You're posting a lot. Blessing Gashon says four kinds of people on social media: people who are problem aware, people who are solution aware, people who are problem aware and solution aware, and then the fourth people are people who are neither problem aware or solution aware. Thank you so much, Blessing, for that feedback. Let's keep it rolling. I hope someone is sharing. Are you calling on people to join this platform? Share. And for those of us who have not followed, I just want you to do that. It will really be click the bell button so that whenever we have new content coming up, you will receive notification. All right, let's move to the five. I have about eight secrets of selling on social media. About eight. Yes. But due to the limitations of time, I'll be sharing briefly, maybe four today. Yes. I'll be sharing four today. And then subsequently, we'll share the remaining four due to time. All right. The first on my list of secrets of using social media to sell properties, real estate products is number one, write it down. Build up your personal brand. Excuse me. Build up your personal brand. Mm, you had me right. Build up a personal brand. The first way to start selling on social media on any social media handle now brand. My goodness. Hmm. Yes. What do I mean? I need to break down the subject matter of branding to you. What do you understand by the word branding? Who can tell me? Let me engage us. Someone type. What anytime you hear the word branding, what do you think? Or what comes to your mind? Who can tell me? Yes, 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 yes. Who can tell me what you understand by the word? Someone go to the comment section. Let's make it fast. Our time is running. We have only 1 hour for today. Yes, tell me. What do you understand by the word branding in your own words? Just tell me. Whenever you hear the word branding, what comes to your mind before we flow? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Tell me, someone, make a comment. What comes to your mind whenever the issue of branding is mentioned? Yes. Okay. I'm waiting for someone's response so that we can continue. All right. Let's continue before. I guess the network is a bit slow. So I'll be reading up once our chats, our comments come. Okay, the first thing that I want you to take note about branding is that branding simply means a feeling you get. It is a feeling you get, a feeling. Branding has to do with the feeling you get when you interact with a product, a service, or a company. Branding is that feeling you get once you interact with a product, a, a, a product, a service, or a company. That is what branding is. The feeling you get. How do you feel? I remember those days when I was in secondary school. My mom, I schooled in a secondary school, so my mom told came up one day. Most of the time, anytime she wants to send money to me, I was in boarding house. Anytime she wants to send money to me, she needed to come for visiting. And whenever she comes for this visiting, she will give me money. But she found out that it's more expensive coming, from where we were, the state or the city we were to where I was schooling. It was a bit, distance and the cost effective. It wasn't cost effective. So she decided, hey, I'm going to open an account for you. Although I was still a minor, but she located a particular bank that was offering a certain bank account for minors, especially students. I don't know if you're there. If you can hear me, I want to be sure because I don't know. No more comments are coming in. I guess my either than my comment section, my network. Okay, thank you. Chidema Culture says she can hear me. Thank you. Better now. At least I know that someone can hear me from the comment section. So my mom said, okay, let's go to this bank. They are offering a particular bank account for students, for minors. So when we got there, I I went back home and she took me back to that bank. And I've appreciated that bank because it was one of those new generation bank. It was the then Diamond Bank. Starting from their structure, when you're coming in, is different from other banks. They invested mostly on their majorly on their structure. They had, you know, awesome edifice. So when you're entering, there was a sound. I don't know if some of us remember. There is a sound that plays on that bulletproof door, that is synonymous with Diamond Bank. And anytime you enter there must be, you know, an air conditioner that welcomes you, a chilly kind of air conditioner that welcomes you. That you just get excited that you're within this environment. And when you walk up to the accountants, I must tell you, I must be sincere. One of the things that I loved about them was that virtually all the people I saw on the counters were pretty. I'm telling you the truth. I was being honest. They were pretty. They were pretty. Okay, I'm sorry. My network. I'm sorry. Wow, I'm sorry. I don't know, but my device. I get my device is malfunctioning on network. I don't know which one. It just went off. So let's keep flowing. So back to what I was saying. One of the things I appreciated among that in that bank was that anytime I get to the bank, I found out that everyone, both the male, the female, they selected, pretty people that were handsome as young men and beautiful as ladies, facially speaking. So actually, that was what made me to be going to the bank. So you could imagine someone in secondary school having that kind of thought. But it was part of the branding. They caught my attention by such. The ambience, if I come to the way they politely speak to us, not minding that I was a student, the way they politely speak to me, got my attention. It is part of branding. So listen to this. When we talk of branding, it talks about how the feeling you get when you interact with the product. What is the feeling you get when you interact with a product, a service, or a company? So now you understand what branding is all about. Let's move into personal branding. Personal branding is how people feel when they interact with you, or work with you, or see your content. Exactly. Personal branding now speaks of what people see. You, personal, because you're a brand before the brand of a company. So the people, the offer, the product, which is real estate, you're offering is from a company. But the people must buy you as a brand before they can buy the brand, the company as a brand. I don't know if you understand me. They must accept you. So personal branding has to do with how people feel when they interact with you, or work with you, or see your content. Yes. How do people feel? What comes to their mind on social media? What comes to their mind? What is that thing that comes to their mind whenever they see anything coming from your social media platform? That is personal branding. So, for instance, there are people that when you see on social media, they want to offer a product, they want to offer a service, but most times they go beggarly. Do you understand me? They tell you, please, oh, buy from me, oh, please, oh, if you don't buy from me, oh, there is no money, oh. That is beggarly. Most times, their brand, whenever they see them, people on social media tag them as, in quotes, people that are beggarly. So, for instance, there is this guy that is on social media that people call him anytime he wants to make, he's into telling stories. Anytime he Lucky, I think his name is Lucky do. I think so. Anytime he wants to, the intro to his, content on social media is, how many of you remember this man? How many of you remember this man? He was the one that did this. Now he's nowhere to be found. Nothing is working for him. So people associate his content or his brand with being beggarly. It is always at the end of his content, he is always soliciting for the people. I don't know if you understand me. So that is his brand. You can decide, there are some people like that. You can decide to use that as your brand. There are other people, their brand is not to be beggarly. They don't show themselves to be pitied. You understand? Permit me to use that word. They don't look pitiful. What they go is professionalism. They want people to identify them or to sense them. Okay, okay. Chidinma Kota is saying, yes, I'm true. Thank you. All right. Okay. Blessing is saying secret selling. Good. Thank you so much, Blessing. Secret of selling on social media. Number one is build up a personal brand. Brand is the feeling you get when you interact with a product, service, or company. Thank you. So when it comes to personal branding, is now the feeling people get when they interact with you, your content, or when they interact with you, when they work with you as a realtor, or when they see your content online. What is that feeling they have? That is what personal branding is all about. So there are other people, back to what I was saying, there are other people that their own branding style is professional. They stand as an authority. They don't come beggarly. They come as authority in a certain field. So they compel attention by being professional, by being an authority. People listen to them because they prefer solution. And how they prefer solution is that they offer value. The content they release is valuable. They go more of enlightenment. Do you understand me? They stand as authority by enlightening the people, their audience. So they prefer they dish out content that is full of knowledge, content that is informative. So such people stand as authority. That is their so whenever people look at them, people see them as people that know their onions. Their onions. I don't know if you understand me. Yes, that is all about branding. Are you catching me? Please, we're still at the number one secret. So let me know those who are with me. I want to see your if you understood that personal branding, please let me see. Keep it rolling in before I don't know if you understood it. Good, okay. Chidem Ekocha is saying yes. Good, good. I want to appreciate you, Chidema. You're really following and you're really responding. I want to see response from others. Let me be sure that we are on the same page. Let me hear response from others, and so that I'll be sure that we are on the same page. Type and let me know that you're there. Okay, okay. Part of this branding. So listen, what am I trying to say in a nutshell to bring it down? If as a realtor you need to start sometimes, let there be educative content you'll be shooting out. Don't come online and be projecting um, um, content of only, okay, blessing passion. Yes, okay, good, thank you. Don't come online and what you're projecting is just the flyer for the product, the flyer for the land, the flyer for this, everything. No, no, no. Position yourself. Do content that positions you and brands you as an authority. So you can decide, for an instance, to start telling people 5 ways to avoid being scammed. You can make a video and tell people, I want to tell you 5 ways of avoiding being scammed while buying real estate in Nigeria or in Abuja or in Enugu. You just give that 5 ways. You give it one, give it two, give it three. Dish it out. People will hear you and say, wow, this is good. I don't know if you're there with me. You can go ahead by just saying something like um, three mistakes you must not make whenever you want to buy land in Enugu. Are you here? After when you're concluding it, you can tell them, "I am your real estate consultant." Towards the ending, you put your name, put your number. So in such content, you find out that you're not trying to push selling something to people. They are perceiving your brand, they are perceiving you as someone that is valuable. By the time you start answering these questions, or you start, digging out some topics, someone can say why you should, okay, okay, Chinemere Nabibe, good, you're there, thank you. So you can say why you should buy a land instead of buying a car. You can come up with content like difference between a liability and an asset. That is it. Or different kinds of investment, 3 kinds of investment. You can come as a financial expert. Let me be honest with you. Coming as an expert doesn't mean that you must go through the school, study that thing for so number of years. No. The truth is that most of the people who are watching you online don't know anything about that segment or that sector. So once they see you giving them points about that sector, that you either Google, you researched about, read about online, and you're now dishing out the points, they will feel in their mind that you're an authority. They want to listen to you the more. But actually, it might be that you're just learning, you're just starting afresh. But by so doing, your people start perceiving you as an authority. You're creating a brand. You can start off by saying 10 ways not to make your business to fail in Nigeria. For legal people, you can say, 5 ways to secure your property legally. in Nigeria. Then you give the advice, legal side of the advice. By so doing, you're creating a brand. People now know you for this. Now, for me, there was a time, although I started it and stopped for a while, I started, because I'm a pastor and I know that people over the years who are on my downline, on my social media handles, they know me as someone dishing out content, Christian content, messages, quotes. So when I started venturing into diversifying into business, I knew that if I am to start coming out purely, some people will feel I have left my calling and I'm doing something else. No, I'm just diversifying the funds that God is giving us, blessing us with. We needed something to multiply it, and business. That was why we decided to go into business. So, what did I do? I started a series on social media that is called the Gospel of Money. Yes, I knew that as a pastor. Once I put gospel, people will say gospel and money. What is the connection? They will be eager to come and hear what I'm saying. They know I'm a pastor, the gospel side, but money, what concerns money? So, what was that series all about? I was using from scriptures, from the Bible, I was picking out money wisdom that the Bible, a lot of principles that governs money or wealth, that is in the Bible. So, I will use it. I'll pick a scripture, I will explain it, and give the practical lifetime solution or practical lifetime wisdom on how to use that scripture or the insight from that scripture to live your practical life when it comes to wealth creation. So I was doing that. And let me be honest with you. The first time you start this personal branding on social media, many people, you if you look at the response, you might feel discouraged. That's the honest truth. Because it will be as if nobody is watching your view. It might be only you. I remember those days. I'll be the one going to replay, so that the number of the views will be increasing. I was trying to encourage myself because I saw that nobody was watching. But over time, I noticed my wife started telling me that some people from a particular state when I stopped that series, started asking her, why is your husband no longer doing this thing he does on social media? I said, wow. So it means that this thing I've been doing have improved because then I used to do it once a week, Thursdays. I will record on Thursday, I'll shoot it. So it was then I went back and I saw that most of those videos that I was expecting immediate result to see the number of the views massively within that day and the next day, over the months, people it has started generating a lot of views. People have started monitoring and people have started being eager to hear. So I said, wow, why did I stop? So one thing I must tell you, if you want to create a brand, don't put don't concentrate on the immediate result. No, concentrate on the ultimate result. You must be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. I don't know if someone is catching what I'm saying. You must be consistent. You must be consistent. You must be consistent. You must be consistent. Are you catching me? So number two secret. My God, I said I'm sharing only four. How many people are catching value? Oh yeah, share. Tell me, make a comment. Are you there? How many people? Let me see the comment section. Tell me how many people are catching value. Tell me what you understood from what we are saying. Go to the comment section. How many people are catching? Let me know the point. Okay, blessing Gashon is saying yes. Tell me the point that got you from what I just explained on the point one, on the first secret. What did you get? Tell me the point that got you, that struck your that struck you. Tell me that caught your attention. Let me know on the comment section. All right, we're moving on the second so that we don't take much time. The second secret of selling using social media is this: choose the right platform to use. That's right. The second is to choose the right platform to use. Yes, choose the right platform to use. There are so many social media handles that is flying everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Bigo, which other one? uh, which other LinkedIn, um, you name them, you know them now. So many of them. So listen, if you want to start, you know, using all these social media platforms instantly, you want to start building on all of them. At the same time, you will drain yourself. So, what most people advise, professionals advise, and I I concur to that idea is this. Start from a primary platform and then you migrate to a secondary platform. Okay, Chideme Kota is saying true. Okay, thank you for concurring to that. Blessing Gashon is saying when creating a personal brand, don't concentrate on the immediate result. Look forward to the ultimate result. Thank you, Blessing Gashon, for that. Thank you for that. Okay, that's your take home, and that's the one that struck you in the first point. All right, so back to what I'm saying in this second point. Take note of this. If anytime you want to choose the right platform, you must begin from the primary platform and then move to the secondary platform. Yes. So, what do I mean? You must choose the right platform based on what your goal is as a realtor. What is your goal? Some of us here, the truth is that our goal is that we are here to come and sell. We want people that are here to sell, to buy. So, let me tell you this, write it down. Each social media platforms have their own unique language. I'm telling you this. Have their own unique language. They have their own unique style of operation. I'm telling you this. So based on the goal you have for yourself as a realtor, and based on the different unique languages and demographics of these different social media platforms, you should choose rightly. So for instance, let me break it down. Let me simplify it. When you talk of young professionals, where you will see them is majorly on Instagram and on TikTok. Young professionals. Do you understand what I mean? Those within the age bracket of 25 to 30, early 30s. Do you understand? Late 30s. You will find them more on Instagram and then recently on a bit TikTok. Then executive professionals, you find them more on LinkedIn. Okay, thank you, Blessing. Each social media handle have their own unique language and style. Exactly. If you want to meet young as an executives, you don't see them on social media. You see them. You won't see them personally on Facebook. You can see their brand, company brand on Facebook. You won't see them on IG sef. Top executives, where you will find them majorly relating, chatting themselves. Because even if you see them on other platforms, it might be their social media manager. Where you will see those top executives is majorly on LinkedIn and on YouTube. Yes, YouTube is actually where you see people who are serious. Those who know their problem. Remember, I told you there are four kinds of people on social media. Those people that know their problem and know their solution, you find them on YouTube. They know the problem and they know where to get the solution. So you find them most times, go to YouTube, they search. Anybody you see on YouTube is not wondering. Understand what I mean? Anybody you find on YouTube is not someone that wonders. The person is not wondering. It's not someone that is just flipping off videos to see which one. No, that person is intentional. They are searching something. There is something they have in mind before coming to YouTube. There is something they want to get. So they are serious minded people. So if you are this kind of person, this kind of realtor, that you want serious minded people to see you, you should know that where you position yourself as a professional should be on YouTube. You should be doing content on YouTube where people, so that anywhere, anytime people that needs your content, search or go to that search button on YouTube, your own will come out based on your title. Are you catching what I'm saying? That is it. So another thing I should let you know is Facebook is for general people. You find mad people there. You find cool-headed people there. Nice. Some people use Facebook, but you know, you need to start, sieving out a lot of, if you generate 5 leads, there's something called lead. Lead means people who are interested in your offer, in your product, in what you're presenting to them, the land you want to sell to them. They're showing interest. That is lead. So if you show, for instance, on Facebook, you show your this thing, you do an advert. Do you know that your Facebook advert can go to close to 100,000 persons? And the only lead you will generate, your lead will not be up to 50 persons. I'm telling you. And that you have 50 leads doesn't mean that 50 of them will buy. By the time you start prospecting them, they might reduce to 20. By the time you start moving for inspection and showing interest and the rest, trying to convert them, it might be only 10 or 5 that will finally buy. That is Facebook for you. So you have is a place where general people are. So you have to forget to get only 5 persons to buy. You have to imagine your lead need to appear to close to 100,000 persons on Facebook. Is to tell you that Facebook is not where most serious minded people appear. I'm not saying it's bad, but you don't see where it's not a place where people that knows their problem and their solution appear. It's majorly people that are going on just social, let them see content and laugh. They will just be doing it. But adventure, you come up 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20. They're the ones that they know their problem. So why they are scared, they are not intentional about finding it. Or they're just looking for something that they just bumped in you. They will say, Kai, I have this problem. Oh, okay, this person is offering a solution. They will start talking. So you can see the wide gap. So you should be able to analyze and know which social media is perfect for your goal as a realtor. I don't know if you're catching what I'm saying. Are you catching what I'm saying, everybody? So what do I mean that you should move from a primary platform to a secondary platform? Which one moves for you? Which one can you get your audience, your target audience? Which one do you know that if you go, you can build audience that will capture what you want? For instance, I've told you the difference between the different social media handles. You should know TikTok is Gen Zs. So as much as you're trying to sell property there, there are certain proper people you will see there because it's Gen Z. Is the Pella, all those their generation kind of noise making. You understand me? So you might not see serious people who want to buy. It might be you can see, but it might be 1 out of 20, 1 out of 30. You understand me? So that is it. So choose the right platform to use. And that is why, listen, in all these platforms, I suggest you, because can I be honest with you? If you have 1,000 followers on your platform or subscribers and you post something there, it is not the 1,000 followers that sees it. It may be maybe out of that 1,000, it may be 50 people that the organogram, or the organogram of your social media handle will go and show 50 out of 1,000 followers. You know why? There is those who are paying for adverts. So Facebook, Instagram, where are they? YouTube, they will show more of those who are paying them. Those people that they are making money from, those people paying them for ads, they will show their adverts more to you than you that is just pasting organically, only for your followers. I don't know if you understand me. That is why most times you can have 5,000 followers. You put a video, you find out that after 1 week is only 100 views. Is to tell you that out of your 5,000 followers, only it's not 100, it might be up to 70 because some people will watch, go out, click again. to watch again, go out, and as you are clicking, every click, even if it's the same person that is done on any platform, it is recorded as views, whether it's the same person clicking it or not. I don't know if you understand me. So you must be um um when it comes to, I suggest that you do sponsored ad. Yes. If you want to learn it, go and learn it. There are many people running it. I can suggest you go on Meta. Meta, I think there is Meta Office or something. It shows you how to run Facebook, everything about Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp ads. It shows you. Then the one of YouTube is Google Office, Google Desk. They will show you how to step by step run Google YouTube ads. So it will help you because it will take your ads, that your thing you're showing on your platform. If you sponsor it, it will show it to the right people. If you target it well, you will notice that more people will see it, unlike when you just post it organically. I don't know if you're catching what I'm saying. Am I making sense in this second point? Let me go to the third one and the fourth one. I'll conclude. The third one, am I making sense? Please tell me, please. Am I making sense? All right. Blessing, Gashon is saying yes, sir. Yes, let me hear from others, please. Okay, Blessing Gashon is also saying exactly, sir. Thank you. Who else? Okay, I think I'm seeing Gumado Sylvian. Yes, sir. Then I'm also seeing Chidime Kocha. Yes, right on. Thank you. Fine. All right. I'm so excited that you can hear me. So let's move to the fifth point. No, the third secret of how to sell using social media. The third is have a growth and visibility strategy. Have a growth. Okay. Foodies said yes, sir. Wow. Foodies said yes, sir. Thank you. All right. I'm so excited that we are flowing together. All right. For those of us who have not followed, or those of us who have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, don't forget, you need to do that. Just do that. Press your um, subscribers, bell button so that they can send you notifications. And don't forget to share. We are just being liberal today. We are sharing it on YouTube, so it's not an enclosed section. Just share so that people can watch. All right, let's flow. The third point on how to market on social media is have a growth and visibility strategy. Have a growth and visibility strategy. You had me right. Have a growth and visibility strategy. What do I mean? Once you start creating your personal brand, sorry, please, my light went off. So sorry for that. Once you start creating your personal brand, you should have a strategy for growth and visibility. Strategy for growth. So, what do I mean? It simply means you must have a strategy for consistent posting, not just consistent posting. Have a strategy for driving your audience. And the summary of that strategy is simple: publishing, the power of publishing. You must you must be strategic. Let it not be one thing that you're dishing out. You must be strategic. And that is where it comes to the power of publishing. So look at it. When it comes to publishing, your intent or your goal is not to sell. That's what most people don't understand. For instance, we're trying to sell a real estate product, a land. Don't go out publishing, buy this land, you show it. No. Publish things like quotes, like there's for those of us who are Ghibli's partners. You notice that there was a season we were sharing most of, it was more of quotes about real estate. It was no offer, no offer. I think that should be before we did our anniversary. We were sharing, we were sharing just quotes. We'll do graphics on quotes, put it. And I guess that was where one of us from the US, someone contacted her after reading one of the quotes. So that person didn't get interested because she posted an offer. No, the person got interested because she was strategic at publishing good content. So your aim should not be to post the buy this thing. No, let your aim be I want to provide value to my audience. If that is your aim, it means that you'll be thinking more like a content creator than a salesperson. But in the midst of thinking like a content creator, you will also be dragging the people to want to trust you because these are two things that publishing does. Publishing, number one, increases your expertise because for you to be doing consistent publishing, you need to be knowledgeable about what you're doing. Okay, yes, okay. Chidima Ekota is saying, yes, I posted it. Exactly. From the US. That was what she did. So for you to be good and utilize the power of publishing, you need to be good. You need to be an expert. You need to know what to say. And that will drive you to going back to study, to research. And by so doing, you're becoming an expert. Yeah, you're becoming good at that thing you're doing. And number two is that by publishing consistently, giving value regularly. Okay, thank you, blessing. I hear you, sir. By giving value regularly, it makes the people viewing you, your audience, to build trust because that is where sales is being done. If people don't trust you, they cannot trust your products. And if they don't trust your product, they can't buy it. I don't know if you heard me. Why must you engage in why must you have strategies for growth visibility, which it has to do with publishing? Is because the more you publish, you're building on expertise. You're building on yourself because you need to go and research well before you come and create content. And by so doing, you're increasing your expertise level. And at the same time, you're making your audience to build trust in you. And once your audience builds trust in you in a particular field, it is easier for them to buy. It is easier for them, even if they don't have the money. Anybody that tells them about buying land, they will say, wait, 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 there's this person that knows these onions. I will refer you to that person. You will be in their mind at all times as a professional. I don't know if someone is catching. Thank you so much. Blessing, Gasha. I don't know if someone is catching. Publish. So, for an instance, someone can decide, you can decide to be giving out your research on the real estate documentation. Do you understand? Like someone I watched this video, and he was telling people how to buy a house when in Nigeria. Time you want to buy a land, the first check the document that the land has. He began to list the different kinds of documents. C of O, um, um, Gazette, C of O, then government Gazette and institution. You know, it's not actually a document, but it's a process that the government is interested in a particular product, the Gazette and institution. So, but there's something that is got another document that is called governance consent. You can be that guy started by educating people on that. He started educating people on register survey. He started educating people on deed of assignment. He started educating people on irrevocable power of attorney. So he told them once you pay that these are the documents. Some documents are supposed to be given to you. For instance, the receipt. For instance, contract of sale. Then they now give you deed of assignment and then allocation paper. So he was educating people, and the platform he used was YouTube. So I wasn't surprised when he said that someone from the diaspora from Italy reached out to him because he was educating people. So people, start up with that kind of content. Do it steady. Are you catching me? Okay, yes, yes, sir. Someone is saying yes, sir. Thank you so much. Foodie is saying yes, sir. Chidem Mekoti is saying yes, sir. Blessing Gashon is saying yes, sir. Thank you so much for being there. So start off with such. Give it out back to back. Give it out. By the time you're doing it, you're becoming an expert, increasing your expertise level, and at the same time, you're building trust from the audience so they can easily reach out to you to buy. So start out by doing such content, educative content. Start off by creating a challenge. You do maybe a 21-day challenge that every day you be saying something about investment. You learn on that, you leverage on that, you teach people on that. Do you understand me? That is how to create those contents. Then finally, the last but not the least, and I stop here for questions. Go all the way and measure letter. Write it. Number four. Go all the way and measure letter. Go all the way and measure letter. Go all the way and measure letter. What do I mean? That's the fourth secret of selling. Don't, I said it already, but I want to expatiate on it more. Don't be concerned with your result now. Be concerned with your result in the future. That is what I mean by go all the way and measure letter. Don't post and start going back to now check how many people are watching what I'm posting. How many? No, 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 no. Don't do it. Be consistent and check measure letter. Consistency in dishing out value. Consistency in dishing out value. Consistency, and don't be repetitive. Be giving raw value, different values that will make the attention of people to be on you and to be eager to know more that you will release to them. Are you catching what I'm saying? Go way, all the way, and measure letter. So don't expect. So listen, some of us we even go back to go and check my video, the video I did that I spoke somehow. I spoke. Is it good? Is it perfect? Don't bother about that. The truth is that when you start doing videos or content, educational content, you're going to be at your worst version. Permit me to use that word. You won't be at your best. It's once you're consistent that you start becoming your best. So if you're aimed at, you know, judging yourself based on the immediate, the way you are presenting, some people even they don't speak well. You must not present things in English. You can present things in pidgin. The main thing is that additional content. There is this guy that I see on social media most times. The guy talks more on health. I've forgotten. I think they call him Doctor Abro or something. Doctor something. The guy has close to millions of followers. The guy is I think he's a medical person, but he uses pidgin in all his stuff. He dishes out health content, uses pidgin. So don't look at your first video because your first video won't be good. It's when you're consistent in dishing out steady, consistent, you find out your expertise level starts increasing. And by so doing, the visibility will be obvious. Exactly. Your thank you, foodie, Abroko doctor. You're right. You know him. Abroko doctor. You're right. So keep pushing it. Don't look at whether you're speaking well. Use broken. Let it be. It can be your own niche. That you're a realtor, the pigeon realtor. It can be your own niche. The Igbo realtor. Use your own niche. You must not speak, you know, and let it work for you. Are you here with me? So, you know, part of go all out and measure letter is this. Don't always look out. Let me see whether I'm doing well. No, go all out. Give it your best shot. Then later you come and see over time that you are making maximum improvement. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that social media or the new media is the current place and the most easiest place where you can sell properties locally and globally. Thank you for your time. Can I get a digital applause if it's possible? I don't know whether I deserve it. If I deserve it, let me see it. If I don't, maybe you give me back. If I deserve a digital applause, let me know. If I did, um, if I communicated value to you, let me know. Let me know. We just dealt on four of them. Can I get your response, please? And let me know if I communicated value. All right, while we're waiting for the response, thank you very much, for the impact. Okay, foodie for life. Thank you so much. Blessing Gashon is saying, yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay, um, in the next 2 minutes, I want to entertain questions. Just 2 minutes before we round up and close. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Your question, type your question, or type your question. I'm willing to read it out. Type your question and let's read it out. 2 minutes so that we can draw a closing. Our time is up for this section. Our time is up for this section. 2 minutes. Your question, please. Everybody start bringing it in. So while we're waiting for the questions to come in on board, if there is any, if there is none, just tell me there is none. Everything is properly understood. Before we wait for the questions to come on board, um, proper invest. Okay, thank you for your digital clap. My culture. Thank you so much. All right. While we're waiting for any question, there's something I want us to take note of. If you have not registered, you're not part of. If you're not part of our Realtors community, that is our partners. We call them Jubilee's partners. Those who earn commission. Someone earned commission just this month. Yes, we did. I know some of us heard of our anniversary. The noise, some people say we are making noise. We were everywhere on social media, we were on everywhere on TV, some places on TV. We were just making the noise. That noise we made, is intentional. Someone brought in a client and the person gained a commission. We gave first, we get first generation commission, we gave second generation, and even no, we gave first and third generation commission for just that sale. So if you've not joined us, if you want to earn first, second, third generation, please you need to join the Jubilee's partners. Okay, someone has a question here from Chidime Culture. Please explain again about number four secrets. Okay, I said that number four is. I said that number four is. What did I say? Go all out and measure letter. Yes, go all out and measure letter. What do I mean? You find out that most times when you're starting initially to be visible on social media, you're posting content, you are tempted at times to go back to watch and to see if there are views, enough views. And most times at that initial stage, you might not have much views. You might not even have encouraging comments. So we are trying to say, do not focus on that result, immediate result. Look at the ultimate and keep pushing. Because sometimes, I told you what happened to me. When I started the gospel of money, I was discouraged because it was taking me a lot of time. I will come back from church services exhausted. I needed to go back again with my suit and my tie. I've not eaten. I needed to go and call my media person. Let's do a video. So I was, and after the whole stress, those years, I will only see maybe uh, 20 views. 14 views. I became upset. I said, what's the essence of wasting my time since I'm not seeing that view? That is what I'm trying to let you to avoid. Do not all way, go all the way out and measure letter. Don't be, you know, inhibited by that immediate result that is not that encouraging. Just keep pushing, keep researching, keep dishing out consistent content. Over time, you will notice that the views will start coming. Once you're consistent, that's the name of the game, consistency. So that's the summary of that part. And I began to tell you that um, um, you don't need to be a professional. That's what I'm saying. Because most times, if you look at that first video, that your initial video, and you compare it with some other people, maybe you're not even speaking well, you're not even giving enough in-depth knowledge. Don't bother. Don't be discouraged. Just keep doing it. Because by the time you're consistent in doing it, you might have increased your level of expertise. That's what we're saying. So don't be discouraged and maybe you can't speak well initially. I said if you can, use pidgin. If you can, let your niche, your cutting edge be that you're using Igbo. Very easy. So anyone that works for you, use it. The main thing is go all away and what? Measure letter. Not now. Measure later. Don't be distracted. Don't measure your progress now. Measure it later. By the time you've been consistent for 3 months or 6 months, you notice that some people will start paying attention to your content. I don't know if you're clarified. Shouldn't make culture. All right. I'm still waiting for more questions. At the absence of that, we should be drawing our curtain here. So I want everybody now. We have an assignment. I want you to go and generate a content that you will be launching throughout next week. Once you generate it, post it if you're part of our Realtors partners or Ghiblis partners, sorry, post it on that our WhatsApp platform. But or better still, look at what you do. After preparing the content, post it on your social media handle. But before you post, decide, choose which one are you going to start from. Which one will be your primary platform? Is it Facebook based on your audience you want to reach out to? Is it Instagram? Is it YouTube? Or is it TikTok? Once you decide, create that content, either visual content or write up, anyone, post it there and then share the link on that our platform so that we can I can go and view it and see. So please, I want you to do it this whole 7 days now. Let's start. Then if you do it these 7 days that is coming, by first April, we are running a promo. So that by the time you start running that content, you'll be watering the heart of your audience before the first April that will present the promo we are offering. Then you put that promo and tell people for an I've been telling you how to buy land. There is an offer. If you want to be part of the offer and buy under a good, reputable company, I can help you. You put it, and then you see someone that have been following you over the month, over the week, that will just say, okay, I'm interested or not. So please, everybody, create at least 7 contents. Know the one you want to do. At least 7 of them that will be dropping every day from Sunday, every day till Saturday, through the whole week next week. Well, because this is Saturday, it will start dropping from Monday. So please, everybody, decide the place you want to be an expertise. Research, post it, and then share it on that platform so that I will see it. I would love to come to your page and see if and just see what you did and encourage us. I don't know if this assignment is properly received. Let me know if it is. Then we'll be drawing the curtain here because I guess there is no more question. For those of us who are part of our team, thank you for joining. We will be having the third edition next month. Look at what I want you to do. If this specialized masterclass has been opening your eyes in so many ways, don't just be taking it alone. I want you to go and get people enrolled under you as a realtor so that they can learn this. Don't forget, I told you the value of what we are receiving is 500,000 naira. The masterclass, the package, 500,000 naira. But we're giving it for free. Okay, someone is saying, can I give you like an idea? For sure, I will. For an instance, remember, you're trying to position yourself as a real estate expert, right? So you can come and say 5 documents that proves that that land is legitimate. 5 documents, that will be the caption. 5 documents that proves that that land you want to buy is legitimate or is legit. You write it down. It must have either C of O. This thing you can search it. If you just put this comment now, this thing that I said now, this topic, caption, if you put it on Google, you see Google will give you a lot of ideas. AI tools on Google on Facebook will give you a lot of. Then you mix it up and bring out your own. You can say, for an instance, deed of assignment. Then you talk about what deed of assignment is. You talk out C of O, but it's not a must because normally there are some properties you buy, it doesn't have it doesn't have C of O. The person will tell you it doesn't have. If it has, because the truth is any document that has C of O is usually expensive on the high side. So most people who want to buy land of 1 million, they want C of O is a lie. You can't get that kind of land because C of O for that one plot is more than 6 million for per 500 almost 500 square meters, 6 million. So how can you come and someone is telling you that the land that is sold for 1.5 million has C of O is a scam? You understand me? But you can use it. So you can also say this is uh, points how to know that this land is a scam. How to know that you're in the hands of land grabbers. You can say also 5 ways to protect your land from land grabbers. Part of the ways will be run and get solid documents that covers the land. Take possession by doing perimeter fencing or all round fencing. Start planting on the land or give people to start planting on the land. Lease out the land for either mechanic or other I what do they call them? There's something they call them. All these people that do side hustle, they can use it and be doing it. Side hustle can use your land and lease it out so that people it can be protected. So these are some of the points. Also, you can give the one of you can say 3 ways to buy legitimate land in Nigeria. Number one, look for a credible real estate firm. You understand? You start telling them the reason why they should look for a credible real estate firm. How do you know that the real estate firm is credible? They must be registered in CAC. Check the online reviews of that company. You understand me? uh Check on ground whether the company is visible. Because there are some companies that are visible online, but they are nowhere on ground. So check whether they have on ground office. That is part of how to know that the company is legit. Then number two way on how to buy a genuine land in Nigeria is you can tell them, okay, go for search, do due diligence, go for search in the Ministry of Lands, send someone, go on ground search, on ground, let go for inspection. Do you understand me? Let the person go for on ground search or on ground inspection. What do we mean by going for ground search or ground inspection is if you go there, you will see some people that you will see around, even if it's a remote place. You will see someone either before that place or in that place that you can ask, please, are so people the true owners of this place? They will be the one to tell you, okay, yes, it's this company that owns here. It's not this company, or the land is in dispute or not. Do you understand me? That's it. So I don't know if I've given you an expo. Tell me if I have, because my time is up. Moreover, my phone is about to go down. So I want to stop before it goes down. Yes, am I making sense? I'm drawing the curtain here. One more time. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget our assignment. Seven, you should make yourself visible by selecting the place you're going to post the handle, your social media platform you're using, and then create 7 content. Is 7 too much? Okay, even if you don't create up to 7, no problem. Just create as many as you can. Research online, Google online, and create some. Then put it on your social media handle each day one and be sharing it on our platform. All right. I think my battery is down. I must let you go now. Let till I come your way next time, next month, next edition. Tell someone about the specialized sales masterclass and let them join us and become professionals when it comes to sales. Bye for now. I love you, and I bet you will make the biggest sale in no distant time. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye. All right, I'm going off. Okay, Chidima said enough ideas. Save yourself. Amen. Okay, bye bye, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Please, I want you to go and practice what you've been taught. Don't sit down. Go now. Keep the fire. Keep the fire. Thank you so much, Savior. Thank you, blessing. Love you all. Bye bye for now. All right, bye for now. See you next month in our specialized. Don't forget to tell someone. Bye for now.